For Ahmadiyya Muslims, seeing their spiritual leader is a rare and special opportunity. This year's visit to Australia by Mirza Masroor Ahmad, known as the Caliph of Ahmadiyya, was his first to the country in 6 years. The tight-knit community only has around 5,000 followers in Australia, but the sect claims tens of millions of followers around the world, a figure which is difficult to determine. During a visit to a mosque in Sydney's west over the weekend, Ahmad used the opportunity to warn that conflict in Syria could spiral out of control if major powers get involved.
Even just recently, 3-4 weeks before, I delivered a sermon, and my sermon is translated into 7-8 even more languages. Therein I explained clearly that both parties, government of this Syrian situation, government and the public should behave in a way which is human. They have already ruined the peace of their country, but they are going to doom their country. And moreover, this will spread to the region. And there is a fear, I am scared, that it can spread even all across the world. And it can be the cause of the Third World War.
The Ahmadiyyas have long rejected extremism and say true Islam involves promoting peace. Mirza Masroor Ahmad says if the international community worked together, it could stop extremism in Syria and other places.
You see, this fundamentalism is always there, and they are not in majority. But the question is, none of these organizations or Muslim countries have any arsenal or armament industry. Where from they are getting it? Obviously from the West. Either it is from Eastern Europe or from through other way, underhand dealing. I don't know how. That is what I have been telling all the time to the politicians. So if you want to control, the big powers want to control, they can control these extremists. They are, they don't have oil money. Somebody who has oil money or some wealthier nations are helping them. This is why they are running this notorious task.
But the main focus for the spiritual leader is his religious community. Many members are greatly concerned about long-standing legal persecution against Ahmadis in the country where the sect originated from, Pakistan.
2010, in 2 of our mosques, almost 90 people were killed and hundreds of them were injured. And every off and on, even after 1 or 2 weeks, I received the news of 1 or 2 Ahmadis being murdered or martyred.
So this is ongoing?
Yes, ongoing process, yes. And it can never stop unless that obnoxious law is there and that exists.
Ahmad says sporadic mob violence spurred on by Muslim clerics in Indonesia also continues to affect the community.
In certain areas where the administration is against us, they are creating problem. And Mullah is also very much furious there. Whenever they get chance, they raise hue and cry, and not only hue and cry, they raise arms, and they can go up to any extent they can. This is why some time ago, 3 of our Ahmadis were beaten to death in the mosque.
Mirza Masroor Ahmad is continuing his Australian visit this week before heading to New Zealand, then Japan, before returning to London, where he lives in exile from Pakistan.